Oh hello, I got a little job on my Celica that I want to do. It's only just a small job, but it's just more aesthetics than anything else. The wipers on the car are looking really ropey, they're faded and they're not, I don't know if that picks it up, they're just gone a very light grey. So I was just going to take and try to respray them. The wipers are looking very ropey, they're all rusty, they do actually work, but so I'm going to do that on the rear here and the front as well. You can see in comparison to their little cap where the nut is underneath here, they're looking at, they just look very ropey and a bit knackered, a little bit of bubbling going on there. So I just thought it'll spruce the car up a little bit, so we're going to have a little go at that. Right, I've taken the wiper blades off. It's quite a simple job, just to undo these nuts that were holding it on. I had to give once I undid the nuts, I gave the top of them just a little tap with a hammer just to help loosen it while I was lifting it as well, so pretty straightforward. There they are. So my plan is basically, I'm just going to give them a little bit of a clean up. I got some black spray. I'm just going to use like a, it's matte black, but I think I'm going to put, I'm going to lacquer them as well, just because I got the stuff, no other reason. So I don't know if it'll look too shiny or not, but they just give them a new lease of life. And yeah, there's the back one as well. You can see they're really faded and looking a bit naff. You can sort of see what they should look like, the black bit there. So I'm going to give those a clean, and there's the back one. There's obviously already, I've whipped that off there. So perhaps what I'll do is it's not really rocket science, so I'll just clean them up and I'll show you what they look like when they're back on, and see what you think. Right, I've given these a really good clean, and oh God, well, to my surprise, they've come up really nicely. Actually, they've sort of gone back to black. I just gave them a good sort of soap and water initially, and then I sort of just degreased them with, well, it's just my method. It's probably an expensive chemical or something you can buy alternatively, but I just use methylated spirits and just but they've come back to black sort of thing, and but I'm going to carry on anyway, and seeing as I've got this stuff, I'm going to spray them all up and everything, and but surprising, I don't know how long they'd last or if they'd fade again, but yeah, I've come up really nicely, and it wasn't until I sort of used the methylated spirits that it sort of brought the colour back out again, and that evaporates instantly, and you know, they've sort of stayed a really nice colour, but I'm sure they'll look nice and fresh, and it'll give them a nice new lease of life. So I'm going to go. So we've got a very high-tech laboratory here. I got a bit of wire. It's just hanging from there, and there's one of them. So I'm just going to give that a blast. Just ordinary spray paint that you can get from any sort of shop. So we're going to give that a blast, and we'll see how we get on, and then probably the next little clip I'll show you is with them on and looking all shiny and new. So here we go. I just thought I'd give you a little quick glimpse of these before I put them on. I am super impressed with the way they've come out. They're like brand new, and I would definitely recommend to use the satin spray paint, satin black, rather than gloss, because I think they'd look a bit sort of blingy naff if you used anything else. So I put 3 coats of satin black on there, and about 3 coats of a lacquer as well, clear lacquer. So and I thought I'd just give you a quick glimpse of them before I put them on, and they've come out really nicely. So I'm really pleased with them. To me, they look just brand new sort of thing, and so I think if you were to buy those, they're quite expensive, I think. Well, if you bought sort of genuine Toyota ones. So I got some new wiper blades. I thought I may as well put those on. So we'll get those on the car, and I'll show you a quick pic of them then. And there we go, all on, as good as new. So really cheap fix that was. Just a can of spray and about half an hour's work, and definitely recommend it. And just the car's looking a bit tatty, so it just spruces it up a bit. And have a quick look at this one's here as well, and don't know how well it shows up on here, but you get the idea. So just as good as new, basically. Really nice. And I would definitely also recommend putting the lacquer on as well, because just gives it that additional protection as well. So that was it, refurbishing the wiper blades. And if you enjoyed any little tips like these, I've got plenty more, so please like and subscribe, and I'll have a lot more on my channel. Okay, thanks a lot.